Hello and welcome. It is Friday night. That means it's time for Midwest Motorsports Truck Series Racing. Tonight we are in Joliet, Illinois for the Chicagoland Speedway. As you can see, the tri-oval, mile-and-a-half tri-oval, curved backstretch. Speedway opened in 2001. And tonight we are going truck racing for 113 laps of two-stage breaks. At lap 26 and 53, we're showing the bottom half of the grid now. The 23 entries tonight. So that's a really good showing. Thanks to all the Midwest Motorsports crew for showing up. We have one race after this in the championship season. And I'm not showing the top of the grid, but I can tell you that Dustin Reinstedel has put it on the pole. There's Dustin Reinstedel. Robert Sanders in the 84, a good showing on the outside of the front row. Michael Samia, look at that Voodoo Ranger. I think that's an IPA beer. New livery for the number 3 truck tonight, looking good. 25 on the outside. Second row, that's Sean Happick. Nicholas Aslin and Albert Williams are going to share the third row. Colton Langford and Trevor McLaughlin, 46 and the 90, are going to share the fourth row. Brandon Thayer and Mark Cochran, row 5. Corbin Flickenstein and Norm Snyder, row 6. Mike Todd, Andrew Miller, Michael Harris, Thomas Fuller, Robert Olavison, John Aslin, Jason Kraft, Craig Nagy, Ron Schommer, and Dustin Hardy wrap up the field. Dustin Reinstedel, your second place in points, is going to take us to the green flag.
Boogity, boogity, boogity! Let's go racing, boys!
We are live. Michael Samia tucks in right behind Dustin Reinstedel and pushes him up the track. Michael Samia looking racy early on. Going to the front. Robert Sanders in the 84. Tucks underneath. Michael Samia gets loose. 84 goes up. Michael Samia stays on the apron coming out of 3. Gets loose. What a save. Dustin Reinstedel comes out with the lead. But man, that was risky. We made it through. Congratulations, all the Midwest Motorsports crew, for making it through that one. Sean Appick in the 25 with Colton Lanford right behind. Albert Williams has got a 30-point lead coming into this race, plus 30-point lead. So it's going to take a lot for Dustin Reinstedel to come back from that. Robert Sanders right on Dustin Reinstedel's tail. They're using the apron for the lead. A little more zoomed out, maybe we can get more cars in the shot. Trucks in the shot this way. Dustin Reinstedel, Robert Sanders, Sean Happick and Colton Lanford. Brendan Thayer. Michael Samia in the 3 truck has made his way back up to the front as well. We got Sean Happick in the 25, Colton Lanford down low. Robert Sanders up high. Dustin Reinstedel still leading the way in the 11 Napa truck. It's a different paint for Dustin Reinstedel. He's not running away from anybody. And look at this, Trevor McLaughlin working his way up to P6. In the 90, that's a yellow ghost scheme. But up front, top 5 cars now. Holding it all together. There's Albert Williams, your points leader, in the red Snap-on truck, working his way up right behind. That's our group coming around for another lap. The curved back stretch, I'm sorry. Into 3, Dustin Reinstedt is still up front. We're going to lap 26 for the first stage. Cars dancing everywhere. Robert Sanders dropped to the back a little bit. Cars getting sideways. But what an amazing race for the top 15. To all be within 3 seconds, 4 seconds of the leader. Great racing up and down the field. Front 4 breaking away. Mike Samia in the 3 truck after getting real loose on that first lap. He's made his way back up to the front 4. And 5th is Mike Todd. Colton Lanford looking for a way around Mike Samia. Colton Lanford into the wall. Mike Samia inside. Side by side now, Michael Samia on the inside of Colton Lanford. Not going to give up the spot yet. We'll go in the truck with Michael Samia, rocking the stars and stripes on his helmet. But looking up ahead at Colton Lanford, you can see him using the apron on the front straightaway. Holding a nice smooth wheel down low right on the line. Getting a good run on Colton Lanford here. We're inside, he's still there. Holding that white line, holding the truck right down on the line. Colton Lanford's there, leaving room. Again, using the apron. Sean Happick deciding not to use the apron. Dustin Reinstedel leaving room for Sean Happick. And Michael Samia Looking up at Sean Appick and Dustin Reinstedel to fight for the lead. Sean Appick in the 25 truck going wide. Dustin Reinstedel the 11 on the inside, 25 on the outside, side by side for 2 laps. Not this time. Sean Appick has to tuck back in right behind Dustin in the 11 this time. Colton Lanford and Nicholas Aslan going at it side by side. There's Colton Lanford looking up at Mike Todd in the 72. Albert Williams at 81 crosses over the nose of Nicholas Aslan. And move Albert Williams up another spot as he slides up in front of the 78. What a move by Albert Williams. So you got 2 cars there in a matter of a couple of corners. There he is on Nicholas Aslan. Got 2 cars fighting with them up ahead. Riding with Ty Williams in the replay. Going by the 94 with the Cool Flames job. He goes up high on Colton Lanford at the 78. Now he's going to cross him over. He's going to send it down low. Albert Williams showing why he is the point leader before tucking it in right behind the 72 truck. And he's got him, and he's got around Michael Samia too. As we go live, back live, he got around Mike Samia. Sorry you missed that, but Albert Williams on a tear. He's going to the front. He's your points leader by 38 points. John Appick and Dustin Reinstedel still having a great race up front. There they are. John Appick in the 25 truck. These guys doing a great job of keeping it clean. Five laps to go for the first stage. Albert Williams now going for second place. Slides up in front of the 25. He's got his sights set on the 11 now, as the 11 is trying to make up as many points as possible. Coming up on 3 to go to the stage. Dustin Reinstedel has led from the get-go. But everybody doing a really good job here. These Midwest Motorsports trucks, keeping them clean. Everybody's giving space and taking space only as needed. 2 to go on the stage. See if Albert Williams is going to make a move on Dustin Reinstedel. Remember, these are 1 and 2 in the point for the season, and they're showing why. Not only putting it on pole, but leading is Albert Williams. Nice smooth arc going in. Side by side now, across the line. Too close to call. Next time by will be the stage, I believe. So this is the race to the stage. They go down the back stretch into turn 3. Is Albert Williams going to snag some stage points away from Dustin Reinstedel on the very last lap of the stage? Here they come into your living room. I can't call it. Too close to call. I'm going to have to go to race control to that one to find out who gets the stage. Holy cow, that was close. Was it Dustin? Too close to call. Oh, race control is giving it to the 11. That's Dustin Reinstedel. Man, that was close. We'll let him pit. We're going to try to grab Dustin Reinstedel here for an interview. That's some incredible racing. Incredible. It's what we've grown to love to see. 25, Sean Appick is third. 72, Mike Todd fourth. And the 94, that's going to be Nicholas Aslin. All get stage points. I will be right back. Hey, Dustin, it's James in the booth. You got me?
I got you.
Hey, Dustin, man, what a race to the line for the stage, man. Congratulations. You just barely got it. Did you think it was that close?
That was awesome. When he got the inside going into one, I didn't think it was going to be mine to get there. Ty is going to be tough to beat. He wasn't even on my relative. There was about 10 laps left in the stage, so
Right.
I don't know what he was doing different compared to me, but I was almost wrecking there towards the end. I think I almost lost it like 2 or 3 times there at the end.
It looks like it was a heck of a start, too. Congrats on the pole. It looked like those first couple of laps were a little sketchy there with the number 3 truck. Did you see him inside you there?
I did see him get loose. The first couple laps are tough, and then it seemed like the last probably 5 or 6 were pretty loose. So it should be a pretty interesting race.
Well,
You definitely have to save your tires, which is kind of hard to do when everybody around you is full throttle. So.
all right, right on. Well, thinking big picture with this race and one more, all the stage points are going to matter. 38 points between you and Albert Williams. Can you do it?
I'd say it's as strong as he is in the truck series. It's all but locked up. But I'm going to give him a run just to make it interesting, you know.
All right. Well, hey, thanks for making it interesting for us up here in the booth and everybody watching. Good luck to you, Dustin. We'll be watching you.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right. I'll throw you back up here. All right. That's Dustin Reinstedel in the 11 truck. Got Ty Williams right behind him. Those are your points leaders as they sit. Give you a quick rundown. Michael Samia is third in points. Brandon Thayer, who's with us tonight, fourth in points. Justin Thaler is taking tonight off. Fifth in points. Sean Happick, though, has 11 points behind Justin Thaler. So with a good run tonight, the 25 of Sean Appick could move up a spot. So here we are on the back stretch. The lights are out on the pace car. So we're going to go green this time by. Dustin Reinstedel has chosen the outside. 25 trucks line up again. Bear with me one sec. And the pace car is going to tuck in. We're going to go racing. Dustin Reinstedel in the 11. On the outside, gets at the gas, steps on the loud pedal. Sean Appick, Nicholas Aslan, and Mike Samia lined up. I wish I could give you a further out view. It's not too far. Three wide, 78, 72, 3. Napa truck, Corbin Fleckenstein in the 43. Still 3 wide with Corbin Fleckenstein. Robert Sanders right behind Trevor McLaughlin's. Got a great view. And Michael Samia, the outside of Trevor McLaughlin. These are just behind the leaders. And Ty Williams, Nicholas Aslan both get in front of Dustin Reinstedel. So maybe Dustin's going to try to cool his tires off. 45, Dustin Hardy get the drive-through for being over the incidents per lap limit. This time it looks like he stays in the lead lap so far. Once again, Corbin Fleckenstein, Mike Todd, Sean Appick, and Robert Sanders going at it. These 4 have been glued together. Mike Todd now working on Dustin Reinstedel. And the caution's out. See if I can find out why. Sorry guys, bear with me while I try to figure out where the action was. There it is, 43, 25, and 40. Oh no, that's Corbin Fleckenstein and the 25 of Sean Appick. Let's see if we can find out why. Nope, looks like pretty clean to me. So we're with 43. Oh, 25 looked like he half spun. But saved it. Come on. Thank you. He's definitely into the wall. He definitely got some help from the 43. There he goes. Comes down. Just 43 can't disappear. So now the 25 gets crossed up. Saves it and then bounces into the outside wall. Crosses up. Nice save. Oh. He gets some help going up into the wall. But that's racing. Black flagged for Meatball. Needs to repair some damage. So the lights are out on the pace car. Oops, replay. I want to go live, please. I'm not sure why I'm still on the replay. Trying to go live. There we go. Now the lights are out in the pace car. We get to do it all over again. Sorry about that. Thanks for bearing with me. Everybody's warming their tires up. What do you say we ride with stage 1 winner Dustin Reinstedel for this restart? The 94 truck, the outside, Albert Williams is the control truck. Eddie goes. So it looks like from Dustin Reinstedtel's view. Trying to get away. As the 25 truck field gets going. '43 still causing trouble. And that's Robert Beebe right behind him in the 627. Supposed to be the 40. Got Brandon Thayer right behind him. The 46. Flickenstein definitely really very loose. Brandon Thayer decides to split him 3 wide. Brandon Thayer in the middle of 3. Is that Michael Samia dropping back? Even further it is. Getting up into the wall. Robert Beebe inside Corbin Flickenstein. Robert Beebe down low. Making it work, not driving up too high. This is all happening right behind Mike Todd in the 72. Brandon Thayer makes it through. This time, Robert Beebe and Corbin Flickenstein won that spot back. But good on Brandon Thayer. Moving up. Robert Sanders looks like he's putting moves on Ty Williams, or he wants to. He's thinking about it. The 84, Robert Sanders. He's had some good runs lately. It's definitely improved his skills. Not quite there yet, but he's working on it. Nick Aslan and Dustin Reinstedel also fighting it out for second place. If you remember, Nick Aslan won his very first Midwest Motorsports League race, and I think he got the bug after that. Nick Aslan racing with his dad, John Aslan. Nick Aslan in the 94. And his dad, John Aslan, in the 48 AC Delco truck. Right behind Mark Cochran, currently inside the top 20. Just barely. Oh, so we got a couple of trucks right in front of us. That was the 55. Craig Nagy. You get into it with Norm. No, maybe not. Sorry, Norm. 87. Thomas Fuller. The 55 just tried to clear himself. I respect the Oval Cancer Awareness logo, but the 55 just came up in him, and around he goes. And all Craig Nagy can do, facing the wrong way. Tough break. Looks like a lot of takers on pit road. And Dustin Reinstedel, one of them, as he makes his way back on the track. Lap 49, we're going to lap 53, I believe. Lap 53 is going to be the next stage. Like Robert Olavison stayed out. Oh, stage is done. They're calling it. They're calling that a stage. So Robert Olavison decides to come in. Colton Lanford as well. So that's the stage. '81, Ty Williams. See if I can get somebody in here to talk with. Right. Yes, we are green, just in time. That was a little too close. Sorry about that. Tried to sneak an interview in. The pit cycles threw me off. But we're back to live racing, and Dustin Ronstedel pulls out the lead on Robert Sanders with Ty Williams right behind. Here we go, going 3 wide. New leader, Robert Sanders. Behind him, Dustin Ronstedel and Nick Aslan still fighting it out as they're going 3 wide behind them. Michael Samia inside of 43 truck. 12 seconds. Guy Williams behind. Corbin Fleckenstein and Nick Aslan on the outside lane. Guy Williams in the 81 truck. Staying low. Tucked in right behind the bumper of number 3. Robert Sanders pulls away. These guys still too wide. Guy Williams trying not to pick a favorite. Doesn't know where to go, but Mike Samia is hauling the mail. He is flying. I'm glad we didn't interrupt him. In the interview, Corbin Fleckenstein and Nick Aslan barely miss it. Fleckenstein, what a save. 43 truck gets loose. Did he save it? So far, so good. Shout out to 43 truck. What a save. Massive save. Now he's vulnerable to the 81. He counts his blessings and survives. 81 gets moved up a spot. Amazing racing. As we're watching now from the hood of Ty Williams, with the 94, Nick Aslan on the outside, coming right up on Dustin Ronstedel, going down the long back stretch of Chicagoland Speedway. Finally, they settle down just a little bit. Maybe not. Mike Todd and Andrew Miller in the 29 truck. Good to see Andrew Miller out here. 29 truck working hard. Trying to get inside the 72 truck. Gets the nose chopped off. The 72 truck holds and strong. Andrew Miller looking good out here. Up front, though, look at the 84 go. And Mike Samia's right behind him. Michael Samia, all in the mail. He's made up a couple spots. And now he's right on the rear bumper of the 84 truck. Robert Sanders. Just past the halfway point. Ty Williams now caught up to the 3 truck. '84, 3, 81. How they run now. And Michael Samia put pressure on the 84 truck of Robert Sanders and forced a mistake. He's got Ty Williams right behind him. Robert Sanders from Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Mike Samia and Ty Williams, side by side now, right behind them. But your leader has only been racing for about 5 months. Fanatec CSL setup. Robert Sanders' life motto, you only live once, so enjoy it. I would agree with that. Robert Sanders has a St. Bernard named Paisley who's hanging out with him tonight. Watching him lead the race, I bet Paisley is proud of him. Leading the points leader and the 3rd place holder, Michael Samia, right behind. So Robert Sanders doing a great job. Running a fluorescent blue number scheme tonight, Robert Sanders. A little different from the rainbow or multicolored, I should say. Ty Williams dives underneath. Can he make it stick? New leader, 81. To the front. Robert Sanders wants it back. Robert Sanders trying the crossover move and gets it. This allows Nick Aslin and Mike Samia to catch up to Robert Sanders. Mike Samia, the KG veteran, backs off just a little bit. Says now's not the time I want to wreck. They'll just live to fight another day. I'll come back, get a spot on you guys in a couple of seconds. Not wanting to force anything too early. More battles back deeper in the pack. This is the battle for 13th and 14th. The one truck of Jason Kraft, 74 truck Michael Harris, right beside him. Looking up at Brandon Thayer and Thomas Fuller. It's a four-way battle for 11th here. This is too close to call. Jason Kraft in the one truck. Down low, the orange and white truck. Orange and black truck. Thomas Fuller, 87. Riding up high, and Jason Kraft can slide up in front. And down to 74, Michael Harris. Wants to move up a spot as well. And so far, so good. Nope, has to bring it back down again. Thomas Fuller is there. Up front, it's all Ty Williams and Nick Aslin. Like Robert Sanders and Mike Samia have dropped back a little bit. Don't forget about Dustin Reinstedel. He's right there as well. Jason Kraft is moving up. Houston Kraft and Robert Beebe still having a good race. This is the battle for 5th, 6th, and 7th. Robert Sanders must have used all the goodie up on his tires. He's dropping like a rock. Down to P7 after leading earlier. Mike Todd all by himself here in 4th. 5th and 6th right behind. 2nd and 3rd just up ahead, just up the road. As Ty Williams comes in for some fuel, let's see if he takes tires too. But pit stops are happening. 82 of 113. Let's see who else comes in with him. Quite a few. Mike Todd, Corbin Flickenstein, Sean Hackett. The Gasland stays out one lap later. Nice little pitted on that 80. Green flag pit stops, you gotta love it. Remember, if you would like to join Midwest Motorsports, you can always go to midwest-motorsports.com. Find everything all about us. Oval racing, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Road series on Tuesday nights in the GT4 division. Go to midwest-motorsports.com. Check us out. Pick a league and join us. We have this race and one more in our Oval Series. So the next season is about to start up. Now is the time to join. All right, Ty Williams has reassumed the lead after the green flag stop. Using all the apron. and pulling away. Andrew Miller, Robert Sanders, and Michael Samia as we work lap 87. Michael Samia going the wrong way. Andrew Miller in the 29 truck. Here's Andrew Miller diving underneath Robert Sanders and making it stick and slide job up the road. Man, nice move. 29. Here's some more action as Colton Lanford fights it out with Thomas Fuller. You can stick around and watch these guys for a couple laps. 4-way battle. Colton Lanford in the 78 truck trying to find a way around Thomas Fuller. Just can't quite do it. Trying to figure out what it takes to make it happen. Also trying not to be the one that causes yellow. Doing a good job so far. You're riding with Colton Lanford. Up front, Dustin Reinstadt's got around Nick Aslan as Ty Williams tries to check out. Doesn't get very far. Dustin Reinstadt's keeping a close eye on him. Battle for second, but Ty Williams is up the road, almost a full second ahead. Nick Aslan and Corbin Fleckenstein really want this. Corbin's a couple seconds back, so this is the race for the lead between three trucks right now. Ty Williams, Dustin Reinstedel, and Nicholas Aslan. With coming up on 16 to go. Back and check on these guys. Looks like they're still living to fight another day, so that's good. Nick Aslan has got around Dustin Reinstedel here. That's pretty awesome, but up front it's all Ty Williams. Almost 3/4 of a second up the road. Dustin Reinstedel giving up the ghost for now, but I promise you he's not going to be happy with third. Nicholas Aslan trying to catch up to Ty Williams, make his name known once again. Coming up on 11 to go. This is your race for the lead. Dustin Reinstedel in third. A couple seconds back. Corbin Fleckenstein right behind him, and Mike Todd right behind Corbin Fleckenstein. We're witnessing some great racing here. Not a lot of yellows. Just good old-fashioned hard Friday night truck racing, Midwest Motorsports style. Langford and Kraft still working at it after all this time. Man, what happened to Mike Samia? He's dropped back to 16th. You heard Dustin Reinstedel talk about tires falling off. That you can't burn them up. Well, we're seeing that play out now. As Ty Williams saved enough goodie in his tires to get the win. The best is a 30.3 by Michael Samia. Michael Samia's last was a 32.5. See if he gets back in the 31s this time around. And we're yellow with 7 to go. Let's see if I can find out who. Taylor and Kraft. Man, we were just talking about them. How good that racing was. Wow, is that enough for a caution? Let's see. It looks like they touched there too. Riding with Jason Kraft, looking up at Brandon Thayer. Brandon Thayer comes down. Maybe he thought Kraft was going to go onto the thing, and Thayer gets crossed up. Let's see if Brandon hit the wall. What a catch. Nice save. Tank Slapper locks him up here, locks him up there. And we're going to go green with 6 to go. 5 to go. So we're going to see who has the tires now for sure. Ty Williams in the front, Nick Aslan in the middle. I'm sorry, second. And Dustin Reinstedel third. Corbin Flickenstein, Mike Todd, Robert Sanders. That's how they run. We're going to go with 4 to go. The lights are still on. It might be with 3 to go. Does everybody have enough gas? Lights are out on the pace car this time. All right, we can get 3 green flag laps. For all the marbles, Ty Williams chose the outside. Nick Astlin has chosen the inside. And Ty Williams steps on the gas, sends it for the last lap. And they fan out. Ty Williams up high. Andrew Miller down low. What a race. Nick Aston does not have to pull over and let him go. These guys are racing for position. For points, every single lap matters. Every position matters. This is Ty Williams in the 81 coming to the flag. Nick Astlin second. Dustin Reinstedel third. And Corbin Flickenstein fourth. That's how they finished. What a race. Super clean. Both of those cautions could have been non-cautions, to be honest. Oh, one guy was turned backwards, but otherwise, what a great show by these Midwest Motorsports teams. Albert Williams in the 81 is your race winner. Can't stop him. I'm going to wait for Ty Williams to do some burnouts and maybe come up to the booth when he gets done. I'd love to hear from Ty. Ty's going to extend his lead in the point series. That's going to all but wrap it up. I think all he has to do is show up next week or not get penalized. But he pretty much can't lose it now. So not only is he going to be your race winner, could be your Midwest Motorsports Truck Series champion. Congrats to Ty Williams. I can do the race overall show. There it is, and I don't know why number one's not showing up. But we know number one is Ty Williams. Nick Astlin, Dustin Reinsettle, Corbin Fleckenstein. That's how it happened. There are the donuts that Ty Williams left over. Thanks for bearing with me tonight, flying solo. Oh, I do have Ty Williams in, so let's see if I can get him up here. I'd really like to talk to him. There he is. Now, give me 1 second. I'll get to you, Ty. I know he came in a little bit late, so I appreciate y'all sticking around. Ty Williams, you got me?
Yeah, I got you.
Hey, man, congratulations on a great win, Ty. What do you think? How was Chicagoland? How did it treat you tonight?
It was nice. The start, I got shuffled back a little bit at the start, but I put in some practice right before the race, and I found when that top line comes in and when it becomes faster, and it was around that 15 to 20, kind of depends, but my truck started getting super tight and all the dirty air, so I went to the top, and it was really rolling all the way to the front. Almost got the stage win, but Dustin just
Yes.
missed me for it. And then yeah, just after that, just having control of the race, being out in front, it really helped the truck a lot. Just because I was able to run the bottom, save my tires, and then when they started coming at me, I would just block off the top and run that line, because after a set amount of laps, your car either gets tight or loose on the bottom. So it was really a one-lane track unless you made it work with the slide job.
Yeah, I saw that was an amazing stage one finish between you and Dustin. And like you said, you came in, you passed two cars, two or three trucks, I should say, almost in the same corner in the same lap. It was just a amazing display of truck control. And the win today with all the points definitely puts you at a huge advantage. I'd say all you have to do is show up next week and not get disqualified or not get a penalty for losing points that cost you to lose.
Mm-hmm.
So this could be your championship season, Ty Williams. How does that feel?
That feels great. After this first half of the season, I was like, I don't know where this is going. It wasn't looking great, but the second half it really turned around. And yeah, like you said, all I really got to do is show up next week and just hope nothing happens. But I don't have any plans for next Friday, so I should be here racing at Phoenix. And even if I'm competing and it's a lock, I'm still gonna go out there and try and capitalize and win.
Yeah, well, your hard work all season has definitely paid off, and you gave everybody a run for their money. And congratulations on a great season and a great job. We'll look for you next week at Phoenix, man. Anybody else you want to shout out before I let you go?
Yeah, I believe my parents are watching, so shout out to them. They encouraged me to do this and stuff, and then shout out to all the racers. This race was very clean, very fun, and aggressive. The first few laps felt like pack racing, but it wasn't nearly as chaos or carnage. So everyone did a great job staying clean, and go out there next week at Phoenix for a little bit of a 1.25 miles, I guess, racing in the desert.
Victory lap, victory lane.
Yep.
All right. Well, congratulations, Ty, man. You did it. Congratulations on a hard-fought season, and you represent the league well. So congratulations to you.
Thank you.
All right. We'll look forward to getting eyes next week at Phoenix Raceway. We'll be here Friday night. 9:55 is the race start Eastern time, and Midwest-Motorsports.com if you want to join the action. Until then, I'm James J. Have a good one, everybody. See you next week. Don't forget to stay in your lane.